What's up guys, Reef NYC back with another video, and today we're doing a quick unboxing. Well, I guess not an unboxing because it's already unboxed, but a review of my new lids from Toplids. So shout out to Toplids, they've been super helpful getting me these lids, custom made lids, basically exact measurements, as you can see, perfect fit, all the cutouts, all the details that I wanted, fitting my lights in the back. Every single cutout, every single dimension, gave it to them. They cut it to perfection, and yeah, it looks really good. I believe they have some custom lids available and also pre-made lids, so definitely check them out at Toplids. You can check them on socials as well. But yeah, let's get started. Pretty much gonna tell you my thoughts and opinions on these lids. Honest opinion, definitely go for them. They're not paying me, they're not doing anything like that to say that, but definitely high quality lids, very heavy duty. Went with the clear mesh netting, as you can see there. There's no reflections, there's no glare or anything like that. Also have the feeding doors, as you can see here. There's the lid, there's the mesh on there. Very heavy duty mesh lids. Hopefully I don't drop that into the tank. There you go. But we also have the evaporation covers, which are custom made, as you can see, Reef NYC, and I also provided the graphic on top. No more dead fish, no more fish jumping out of the tank, so put that on the lid just a little, make it funny. But yeah, you can do custom evaporation lids, any graphic pretty much, they can pretty much laser engrave for you. But definitely wanted to go with something minimalistic where you can see my logo and just, you know, when I take pictures or videos or whatever, you could see it in the video. But yeah, super happy with it. Usually they make a lid for this tank that's one piece. I requested for 2 pieces, so these are actually 2 separate pieces, as you can see there, lifting up 2 separate pieces, so I don't have to take one massive lid off of the tank. So now if I want to work on this tank, I can just take off this side. If I work on this side, just take off the lid. But yeah, super easy. Not gonna lie, it's pretty heavy with the evaporation lid. Evaporation lid, you don't need to use it. As you can see here, gonna lift up right there. You don't need to put it back on, but as you can see, it's one piece, thick acrylic, as you can see there. Very heavy, actually. Without the evaporation lid, I'm gonna put this down real quick. Without the evaporation lid, the lid is actually pretty light. Can lift it up with one hand, no problems. Very easy to maneuver. We got the basic cutouts, got one cutout in the back for the wires, as you can see here. Wire fits right through. We got the cutout for the light bracket over there. We also have the cutout for the overflow, as you can see right there. Pretty basic, nothing too crazy. They also have like feeding doors. They have, you know, pretty much, you can do more cutouts for wires. You can do more slits anywhere you want. Basically just tell them what you want and they'll make it for you. The setup of the request process for the lids, basically they send you a link, you tell them your dimensions, what cutouts you want. Do you want black netting, clear netting? Do you want white spline? Do you want black spline? Pretty much everything from soup to nuts, they will customize everything for you. Turnaround time probably took about 4 or 5 weeks. That's only because I customize a lot of stuff for this lid. I think they told me that 2 to 3 weeks is their usual for standard kind of lids, but this one took a little bit longer. Also, I put some like special requests into as well, so appreciate all the work on that. What else can I say? But yeah, as you can see, perfect fit, lengthwise, widthwise, hugs the glass really tight. No fish are coming out of here. I can tell fish have tried to jump out because I did see splashes on the evaporation lid from going up. So no fish goes up, hits the lid, goes back down. So happy to see that the fish are staying in the tank. Yeah, packaging was really nice. I think I threw away the bubble wrap, but everything was super bubble wrapped. The lids were bubble wrapped. Everything was taped down. Nothing was moving around. No scratches, nothing like that. So very positive about that. Trying to think of any negatives. Honestly, there are no negatives. Let's see. Honestly, trying to think. But, oh, One negative, I did realize when I used the evaporation lids, it's like 80 degrees here in New York. The evaporation lids actually caused my hydros to go a little bit crazy because my auto top-off sensor was not being triggered as often as it usually would without the lid. So meaning it was keeping a lot more water in the tank because of the lid. So I don't know if that's a negative, but definitely figure that out when you're using a hydros or any other controller, that your evaporation will pretty much be cut down by a lot. So if you get notifications to your phone or email or whatever like that, definitely try to adjust your your auto top off, like maximum on and off times, because it will trigger that notification that, oh, the auto top up hasn't been on in a while, what's going on. So every time I looked into the sump was like perfectly fine. There was water and there was no, a lot of evaporation or just like any sensor reading errors. It was fine. It was the evaporation lid that was keeping the water in the tank, which is pretty crazy. So after about 24 hours, I could see that there was still water in the sump, pretty level to the sensor. So there were no issues. It was just that the auto top off hasn't been triggered yet. So definitely interesting observation when using evaporation lid. When I took the evaporation lid off, obviously when water evaps, the tank gets cooler. If you put a fan on, if you put, where's my fan? If you put a fan on onto your tank, water evaporates and makes your tank cooler. So one con is if you have the evaporation lid during a super hot day, it could heat up your tank. But other than that, it keeps water in your tank. So consider that when using the evaporation lid, or if anything getting triggered, it could be the lids, could be the evaporation lids. So if that's the issue, just take the evaporation lid off and then you should be back to normal. But otherwise, very happy with these lids. Like I said, no issues with transportation, no chips, no rips or anything like that. Very happy with the whole setup right now. I mean, leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Low profile? Is it sleek? Is it modern? I'm really liking it. And definitely my fish, I can sleep better now that I know that my fish are staying in the tank. Unfortunately, we had a jumper. We had a red rash that jumped out of the tank before I got the lid. It happens. I mean, what can you do? But otherwise, now that I have the lid, I can invest in some more wrasses or just fish in general, because I know there's a lid protecting them and staying them in the tank. But yeah, otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate all love and support. If you have any comments, any questions regarding Toplids, definitely check them out on their Instagrams, on their website. Also leave your questions in the comment section below and they'll get back to you as well. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.